One thing that I often did in the past that negatively influenced my head, listening to other people when it comes to trying something. And before I even actually try to, attempted to do that thing, I would listen to other people's opinions. And this could often come from my family, friends, Instagram comments. Whenever I was about to do something or get myself into something, other people would have already done that and they would have had a negative experience out of it. And that negative influence would overvalue my own what I wanted to do. So for example, I would want to do something, and just because that person had a negative influence or negative experience doing it, I would not try it out for myself. I remember when I was in a relationship with this girl, yeah, often I'd have the thought of what if things go wrong. And that's purely because, it's almost like whenever you're a teenager and with a girl, whatever, you always feel like, okay, something's gonna go wrong, because every relationship like around this age never lasts. It never does. So I constantly had that in my head, what if something goes wrong? It was just very negative. You go on Instagram comments and people will say, oh, all girls are the same, they look for money, they're toxic, they'll cheat on you and stuff like that. And it's like, even though like I did not want to believe in that, I'm like, okay, I like this girl, whatever. That negative thing just kept playing in my head over and over again. It made me think of the worst that could possibly happen. It was 2022 when I consistently started posting videos on YouTube again and actually took it seriously this time. And again, it started rising up, people telling me, look, YouTube is not a sustainable thing, it's all based off luck. Some people have the luck to succeed, most people don't, they fail. And this time it was something I really wanted to do. I was just not willing to give it up. I couldn't this time. I knew, that there was something about it that just made me believe that, I could actually achieve success in this. And I realized that I can't constantly let others' experiences in life get in the way of my own journey. If I do something and fail, so be it. But I can't let other people, it didn't work for them, it's not going to work for me, and not even try. I can't let that happen anymore. And since that day, not for a second have I ever valued someone else's opinion over mine. I'm not pretty stupid, obviously for things like freaking, I mean, if you're smoking, drinking and all, it's not good for you. Like, unless you want to end your life a little bit faster, I wouldn't recommend you do it. Those things that, you often have an instinctive feeling about it. Okay, this will actually go for me. I really like doing it. Go ahead and do it. Someone else, your friend, your family may have had a bad experience doing it, but that has no correlation with you coming out successful or not in that specific thing. So don't value other people's experiences over what you want to do. Things like a career option, a risky career option. Don't just presume that things are going to go bad just because it did for other people. Everyone has a different experience doing something, and it may be different to you. Often it will be different for you. So just go ahead and attempt it. It's okay if you do it and fail, but the last thing anyone would want is to have the thought, when they're sitting on their deathbed thinking, oh, I wish I tried that. That's the last thing you want. So whenever you have this urge to do something, go ahead and do it. Don't get too influenced by other people's opinions. Obviously value it to an extent if it makes sense, but just because it did not go well for them doesn't mean it's not going to go well for you. And I know for a fact that I've already missed out on a ton of opportunities in my life just because of this one negative mindset that I've had. And it's very common because, especially your parents and stuff are going to tell you, oh, this is not going to go away well for you, and then you don't do that thing. Try to ignore that and just go ahead and do it. It's okay if you fail. Like I said, failure is not the point here. Anyone can fail, failure is not the end of your life, right? You fail, you learn from it, you do something else. That's simple. But you can't sit and, just you can't let other people live your life. You have to live it for yourself. That's all I have to say. Do it, experience it. You may succeed, you may fail. It doesn't matter. Just do what you feel from the heart. Do what you want. Do what your heart wants to do. Good things, not smoking and vaping and yeah.